If there's one thing we're sure everyone on the planet has watched by now, it's Shonda Rhimes' critically acclaimed, put it very lightly, Netflix show Bridgerton. With the March 2022 release of Season 2, the Regency-era show raked in 251.7 million hours of viewing time, becoming Netflix's most viewed English show of all time. We're sure you're dying to know which of the Bridgerton clan will get their moment in the spotlight in Season 3. Let's dive in. So, which Bridgerton will it be? The million-dollar question arises. Now that Daphne and Anthony Bridgerton have lived out their respective love stories on our screens, which lucky sibling will be the next to take center stage? As the series is based on Julia Quinn's books, it has gone in order so far, with Season 1 being based on The Duke and I, chronicling Daphne's romance with Simon, the Duke of Hastings. Season 2 was based on the second book, The Viscount Who Loved Me, focusing on Anthony, the oldest Bridgerton, as he grapples with the Sharma sisters, aiming for Edwina but falling for Kate. The book series starts with Daphne and then goes in alphabetical and age order. Anthony, Benedict, Colin, Eloise, Francesca, Hyacinth, and Gregory. Naturally, we'd expect Benedict's story with Sophie Beckett, An Offer from a Gentleman, to be next. However, that is not going to be the case. The next season will officially focus on the friends to lovers romance between Colin Bridgerton and Penelope Featherington, something that has been building up since Season 1, as Penelope yearns for Bridgerton number 3. This won't come without challenges after all. Penelope is also Lady Whistledown, a title she is not planning to give up anytime soon. Oh, and Colin's younger sister Eloise currently despises Penelope. Unsurprising. The season will be full of complications and twists, following the Bridgerton tradition that we know and love. So why has Colin and Penelope's story been brought up early? According to the cast and production team, it makes a lot of sense to pull it up early. We've spent 2 seasons watching Penelope pining away for Colin. Frankly, it's easy to expect that fans will be getting a little bored of it. By pulling this story to the forefront, not only will book lovers be satisfied, but interest in the series will only reach new highs. Rhimes has also mentioned that the show will not necessarily be going in order, but they do want every Bridgerton to have their moment. Here's hoping the series continues to get renewed, so we can enjoy the ton for many more years. This does mean, however, that beyond Season 3, any order can be followed, and we can't depend on the book's timeline anymore. Season 4 might be a fallback into order with Benedict, or we might see Eloise or Francesca lead the way. It's too early to tell, but we're sure fans will be happy either way. Now, where we last saw the ton. If you're anything like us, you probably binged the second season as soon as it came out. So here's a little refresher on where we last left the Bridgertons, the Featheringtons, the Sharmas, and the rest of London's high society. The Season 2 finale saw Anthony and Kate Bridgerton, née Sharma, as elated newlyweds, madly in love with their agonizing will they won't they enemies to lovers arc over the season. Eloise, the smartest and most vocal Bridgerton, promptly cuts off Penelope after it was revealed that she was Lady Whistledown all along. If your best friend was constantly dragging you publicly, wouldn't you do the same? Regardless, Whistledown decides that she's not putting down her quill and ink anytime soon, which means we'll hear plenty more of Julie Andrews' sly narration in the upcoming seasons. In terms of the rest of the Bridgerton family, Benedict has just quit art school after he discovers Anthony made a large donation to get him in. Turns out the celebrity college admissions scandal of recent years has older roots than we thought. Colin has his moment when he reveals the new Lord Featherington's fake ruby scam, while simultaneously breaking Penelope's heart in the same night. Wow, that Featherington ball was really packed with drama. The Sharma ladies decide to stay in London, and Queen Charlotte might just have lined up a prince for Miss Edwina Sharma. After all that manipulation, she definitely deserves it. How much more Bridgerton can we expect? It's no secret that Bridgerton has been a record-breaking success. Sky-high ratings, a stellar, wildly attractive cast, magnificent set designs, and an indescribable vibe that's pulled millions of viewers. After Season 2 dropped on March 25th, 2022, it seems we can't escape the show on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, so it shouldn't come as a surprise that barely 4 months after the show's debut, Netflix officially picked up the series for Seasons 3 and 4. We're not complaining. The feminist take on Regency-era glamour and love is insanely bingeable. It's Pride and Prejudice meets Gossip Girl, a pretty addictive cocktail. How long do we need to wait? Rhimes dropped some very exciting news. She and her team are already working away on Season 3, which means we'll see the ton back on our screens quite soon. In March 2022, Colin, who plays Penelope Featherington, mentioned that she expects to return to her role this summer. Spoiler alert, Lady Whistledown lives on. You know you love her. This means we'll probably see new episodes as soon as spring or summer of 2023. Despite the long wait between seasons 1 and 2, we're already feeling like even that's too far off. However, it will definitely come sooner rather than later. Netflix will want to get their most popular series out ASAP. And now, in other related news, the cast reunites, or not. After everyone's favorite cast member, Regé-Jean Page, aka the Duke of Hastings, did not return for season 2, we are all hoping that no more characters will depart. Good news, we're definitely getting the newlywed Bridgertons back, as Jonathan Bailey and Simone Ashley, who play Anthony Kate, confirmed that they will be returning for season 3. We can't wait to watch this long-suffering couple enjoy married life, with plenty of PDA and more adorable moments. All the other siblings, Colin, Daphne, Eloise, and Benedict, will be reprising their roles as well. Although Phoebe Deniver, the Duchess of Hastings, might get even less screen time than season 2, as Anthony will probably take on the role of the wiser sibling, always ready to offer advice. Colin will move into a starring role as Penelope, and Lady Danbury and Queen Charlotte are also slated to return. We're also holding out hope that we'll see the Sharmas next season, possibly visiting the new Viscountess Bridgerton. Next, a Bridgerton says goodbye. The most significant casting change comes as Francesca Bridgerton, sibling number 6. Ruby Stokes, who originally played the minor role, is leaving to star in another Netflix show, Lockwood & Co. She will be replaced by Hannah Dodd, who may seem familiar if you watched Netflix's new anthology, Anatomy of a Scandal. She played the younger version of the protagonist, Sophie Whitehouse. Francesca's story does not play out in the Bridgerton series until much later, but Dodd is joining as a series regular, which means we'll be seeing plenty more of number 6. And Queen Charlotte takes the stage. Queen Charlotte, played by Golda Rosheuvel, is undoubtedly one of the coolest monarchs there is. Petty, cunning, and with amazing hair. For fans of the dramatic queen, we've got some exciting news. Netflix is doing a spin-off of Bridgerton, which will act as a prequel, focusing on Queen Charlotte when she first arrived in London, her marriage to King George, and the friendship she develops with Lady Danbury. Next, Bridgerton stars dominate TV. Bridgerton has one of the most lovable and best-looking casts on Netflix right now. And if you can't get enough of them either, here are a couple of places you can see your favorite Whistledown regulars. Before she picked up Whistledown's quill, Colin starred in one of the internet's most beloved series, Derry Girls. Equal parts hilarious and sweet, the show focuses on teenagers in 90s Northern Ireland. With the third and final season now airing, it's the perfect time to catch up with this show for a good laugh. Phoebe Deniver can be seen in the new season of Call My Agent, a UK comedy series about a talent agency filled with other big British names. The new Viscountess, Simone Ashley, played the minor role of Olivia in Sex Education, but her moments in the show gained her a fan following even before she stepped off the ship from India to London. While we wait for season 4 to be announced, check out the first 3 on Netflix. For fans of the role-playing game Dungeons & Dragons, we can add the Duke to the appeal. The latest adaptation of the game is set to be led by Regé-Jean Page. Lastly, the voice of Lady Whistledown needs no introduction from us. The legendary Julie Andrews has starred in some of the most iconic cult films of all time: The Sound of Music, Mary Poppins, The Princess Diaries. We could go on for a while. Her latest offering will be Minions: The Rise of Gru, where she will reprise her role as the animated supervillain's mother. That's a wrap for this video. Dying to see more Bridgerton roundups and updates? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.